Hey guys, Azrnyx here with another speed build for you all today, and it has been ages, like so long. It's ridiculously, I feel like I have not played The Sims in forever. But that's just because I've been so busy with work. Like I went away with work for 2 weeks and then completely forgot to tell you guys. Whoops, sorry, my bad. But I'm back. Because yeah, we went away and it was like before Labor Weekend for 2 weeks, and then we got back and it was Labor Weekend all of a sudden, and then I still couldn't upload anything because I went away camping with a whole bunch of mates. So that was my very busy 2 weeks plus Labor Weekend, and I only just got back like yesterday. Got back home yesterday morning, so I had a meantime absolutely jamming The Sims for I don't know, it was a while. But this was actually a build that I had started doing on Friday before I went away. So I was like, okay, I've got to get something done because I've just got to upload another speed build at some point, like in the near future. So might as well start putting one together, and I started putting one together and it took me like 2 hours, maybe about 2 hours. And I was like, yeah, this looks awesome. Like I'm totally rocking it right now. And then I left it to go away camping, as you do. I was like, yeah, no, sweet as, my computer's not going to turn itself up. Guess what? It turned itself off. Hate those moments because I had gotten like so much done and I was so frustrated. But actually, it wasn't too big a deal for me because I was like, it gave me a chance to sort of revisit some of my original sort of design. Like I was not happy with the original at all, to be completely honest, especially with the layout of the living sort of spaces, the lounge, dining, and kitchen areas. So I got the chance to like revisit those and like edit them and change them and do stuff differently. So I was really stoked with how it ended up in the end because I just was not at all digging the old way. So yay that we finally got one, a design that I was happy with for a start. And I don't know, I just really hope you guys like it too. So fingers crossed. I mean, man, I had so much stuff actually to talk to you guys about before I started recording this again. And now that I'm here, I have forgotten just about everything. Yeah, actually, I had heaps. I was like, yes, I'm going to tell you guys about this and this, and we're going to have mean chats about this. And now that I'm sitting here recording for you, it's kind of like, what was I thinking? What was I going to talk to you about? Because I'm at a complete and utter loss. I have no idea. I mean, what was... Oh, I was excited about Pets coming out, but that I don't think is new news. But actually, it's not even that far away, is it? It's on the 10th of November, which in New Zealand, we lead the world in terms of timings. So I'm pretty sure for me, it'll come out on the 11th, or, near enough to the 11th, because everyone else is like however many hours behind us. So I'm hoping that I'm going to have it out on my birthday, which is the 11th of November. So yeah, that is actually going to be the best birthday present ever, having The Sims 4 Cats and Dogs come out on my birthday, New Zealand time. Obviously it comes out on the 10th, but I'm not as fortunate to be born on a 1-0. I'm 11/11. So, still just so sorted. We cannot wait. Like, honestly stoked. And all the new gameplay stuff that you see sort of around is just absolutely hyping me up even more. Like, I cannot wait, guys. Oh, I honestly can't. It's driving me nuts. I'm going a little bit crazy, as you can see. But then, that's kind of just me, full stop. A little bit nuts. Yeah. So at the moment we are working on the kitchen sort of space. Now the marble underneath the white benches was actually something that I saw Deligracy do on one of her builds not long ago, and I thought it looked really cool. So I've sort of used that idea from her. It wasn't my own, unfortunately. I do really love the idea. It's simply fabulous, but that more or less is how it ends up. Off camera, I came back to the kitchen and I actually sort of shuffled the marble around a bit so that it looked more natural on the front of the bench as well. So it sort of looked like it was marble right the way across where like the stove is, because at the moment you've just got those two marbly bits sticking out on the sides, and it's kind of like, this looks very averagey, try hard, sort of bit iffy. So we've not kept that, and it's not like that either. I also got rid of the coffee machine because when I was playtesting it, my sim would always like make her meals over top of it, and I was like, this is too weird, so I just had to get rid of it. I also got rid of the popcorn machine, as well as moved the drinks tray from, I think it was backyard. No, was it backyard or spa day? I don't know. Where do you get that drinks tray from? I can't even remember. Either way, I moved it to outside because I discovered that your Sims can't actually use the white benches with the marble underneath it. So we got rid of them. I got rid of the white benches with, I mean, not the marble. I got rid of the items that, you know, your Sim has to use. Rather than got rid of the marble, because the marble just looked way too cool. So that stayed. 100% stayed. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my voice, guys. So yeah, the lounge was actually something that I absolutely hated in the original build. I initially had it like shelves up against the windowed wall, and I was like, nope, not happy. And then in this build, I sort of thought, floating shelves, essentially. Well, not floating, but like attached to pillars. And I was like, this could actually work. So I sort of wung it and put the TV sort of floating, kind of floating. You'll see eventually, though, I attach it to this thing here, so that it looks like it sort of is meant to be. So that sort of like it's attached to that pole bit there. So yeah, that's sort of the TV. I was actually really stoked with how this turned out. And I did a lot of off-screen editing afterwards. Well, not a lot, but like a few like little bits and pieces. And one of those little bits and pieces was here's me using that beam as a ruler. It worked, guys, spectacularly. So if you need to sort of, you know, what would have worked even better would have been, you know, actually using the grid, but whatever. Anyway, as I was saying, I've put lights in those posts so they're invisible to the sim / yourself's eyeball, but they are there, invisible, emitting light. So yeah, that's them. Excuse me, being a little bit of a retard tonight. I'm just in one of those moods, and I haven't eaten for a while. I should probably eat, but then I'm just not hungry. Like, dilemmas, guys, dilemmas. Anyway, at the moment we're sort of just working on the exterior. I guess I was sort of at this point still working on the whole aesthetic of the lot on the outside as a whole. I just wanted to make it look like it was meant to be an old firehouse, rather than, you know, just this is just a big red building. I'm just a big red building and I have no history behind me at all. No, it is honestly, I just wanted to make it look as old firehousey as possible. Excuse the English, the England, I should say. Apologies for my terrible England. And I threw a few parenthood items in as well, because of course, you know, when I built this house, I had like I had a sim family in mind, because I've got a little, it's like my like off YouTube family. It's like a vampire sim, and she's just had a baby, and she's got another baby on the way, and hopefully it's going to be a girl, but I didn't know. So we had to make 2 kids' bedrooms. So one for the boy that she's already got, and one for herself, and one for, did I say 2 bedrooms? I meant 3 bedrooms. Sound a little bit stupid over here. 3 bedrooms, one for her boy, one for herself, and one for her new baby that she's expecting. But of course we don't know if this baby's a boy or a girl, and although she's been absolutely like, you know, scoffing the strobes, and listening to as much pop music as humanly possible, like I've got her earbuds in with pop music playing on repeat, like even I'm getting a bit sick of it. We don't know, because it's The Sims, and there is still that little possibility that she could have a boy baby. So we sort of made a unisex toddler's bedroom to go with I guess, whether or not she has a boy or a girl. And it's kind of a nursery as well because there's like a crib in there too. Like a crib. I should really stop that. I'm going to embarrass myself. Yeah, I definitely should. And the bathrooms as well, which was what we're working on now. This one, of course, is her ensuite. But downstairs, I sort of used a blue theme. You might have noticed. I sort of wanted to make that one a little bit more colourful just because that's the main bathroom. And that'll be the bathroom that the kids use all the time, or most of the time. Well, intentionally, that's what would use most of the time. So I just wanted to give it a bit more colour, make it a bit more like kid-friendly, if you know what I mean. And this is another idea that I actually saw that Deligracy did as well, putting lights along one side of a wall. Oh man, I get a lot of ideas from her actually. But she does some real cool stuff sometimes, and you sort of think, man, that'd look really cool if I combine it with this, or what if I did this with it? So yeah, absolutely stoked with how it turned out. Like fully 100% fangirling just a little bit, but I think it still looks good. So yeah, like I said, pretty much this lot has been play tested. So everything should work as it should from now. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't think I'm forgetting anything, but hey, you never know with situations like this. Like it's a little bit like, it could be working, it could be not. We'll find out when you play. And absolutely stoked because I always forget bins and mailboxes. I did not this time. I don't even think I forgot a bathroom sink, which is like 10 for 10 for me because always it's either a bathroom sink, it's either a kitchen sink, it's a sink of some sort, or a bin, or the outside bins, or the outside mailbox. Like those are the things that get overlooked all the time in my head. It's just like whoosh, straight over my head, straight over top. You guys can't see, but I'm fully doing the straight over the head hand motion right now. It's a little bit retarded, but we're going with it. We just, you got to own that sort of stuff, eh? But yeah, at the moment sort of working on the upstairs, I played with these floor lights for like ages because I just couldn't get them to look right with the concrete on the upstairs. And although I really wanted to use the concrete upstairs, eventually it was just like, you know what? It looked fine with just the wood and along, the side where there was the fence. So we're going to forget about that. And I sort of added fence for sort of framing, and I think it worked quite nicely. Changed the fireplace to make it a bit more modern because looking at, the lot as a whole, I was like, this is actually quite a modern sort of, well, not modern, but like it just needs a bit more of an updated sort of fireplace. Thinking about it now, it would have been cool to have like a really classic fireplace to go with the really old firehouse sort of vibe, but we changed that. You'll see in a minute I start messing with the fish tank because, okay, this idea I stole from Kayla Kelsey. Kayla Kelsey used this fish tank with the wall with like one of those doorways, and it looks like the fish tank is meant to be on both sides, and you can see through the fish tank into the other room, and it's not even like a wall, it's like it's a wall. It's not a doorway. It's like a wall into two spaces. So that is something that I am 100% using in a future build because my sister showed me and she did a really amazing, spectacular, super job of it. And I just could not ignore the potential behind that idea. So it's not my idea. It's my sister's. 100% credit to her. Because I'm a bit of an idea stealer in this build, actually. A lot of stuff, I got ideas from Deligracy, and I guess I didn't really use my sister's fish tank idea, but I definitely thought about it. I was like, this is so cool, and I just had to play with it because she literally just thought it up. We were sitting in my room simming together because she came over for a while, and we just went for it. I think she actually put this build up as an As Motherload, or at least she told me she did. Let's check it out, shall we? I got an email. Oh, jokes. It's literally just from myself. How terrible is that when you have to email your pictures to yourself because your phone won't hook up to the computer? Great work. You're winning at life when you've got to do that. Absolutely. 110%. Absolutely. Right. Sims 4 gallery. Load. Because you make me look like a retard talking to myself. So let's go. Okay. I'm pretty sure she actually put it in. I'm pretty sure I'm following her. She's Kayla Kelsey. Kayla_Kelsey. And don't ask me how to spell Kelsey because I wouldn't be able to tell you. Oh no, it's Kelsie. Kelsey. Not EY. That's really terrible of me. Okay. I think she's used the fish tank idea in this. And I think she's used Az's motherload. Yes, she has. So that could be, potentially, a future Az's motherload. Which I also hadn't done for ages either, guys, did I? Like, I only just uploaded one the past... I try and do them on Wednesdays because I feel like Wednesday is a nice middle day of the week where it's nice just to upload a video, because normally I only upload in the weekends. But this time it was like, you know what? Let's do middle of the week sort of thing. That way it's a nice sort of, it breaks up the week. It's something for me to upload because I love uploading and I kind of miss it in the week. Like, I'm just so, like, you get so wrapped up with work and then it's kind of like, I feel like we've got to do more. So, you know, we come back to the whole Sims thing and it's like, I've got no time to record and upload a build. So why not celebrate another simmer? And if you haven't seen my Az's Motherload series, please do feel free to go and check it out, because it's actually, I love doing it. It's a way for me to celebrate other Simmers builds and just show off, you know, other creative ideas. It gives me a lot of ideas, and I'm hoping that it gives, like, my, you know, whoever's watching it lots of ideas too, because all different, like, all Simmers build things differently. They, you know, they just build differently. They treat the Sims differently. They do lots of, all sorts of different things that you normally maybe wouldn't think of doing. So it's really cool to see, like, somebody else's perspective on builds. I've said builds a lot in the sort of past 2 minutes. I think we should stop saying build. No, I'm kidding. Right. At the moment, working on my child male bedroom. It is a little boy's room. Like me, I'm a bit of a little boy because I've got no boobs. As you can see, it is very blue. So I guess that's sort of a color. I sort of, with kids room, I choose a color. I'm like, yeah, we'll totally go for this color. And then I sort of stuck with that theme throughout. To be honest, it's so much easier with the kids room stuff pack. How you just, you know, especially with those beds. I love those beds. I use them way too often. To be honest, I don't use the parenthood beds enough. And I think when my child in the next bedroom over grows up to a child, we will probably use the parenthood stuff pack more there. And then I probably won't, to be honest, do another room build for that room. We'll see. I probably, definitely, never will. Actually, no, I safeguard never will. But yeah, that's sort of my intention. I had good intentions, guys. Good intentions. But as well as the sort of blue, I sort of wanted to have, like, fiery void critter sticker, just because we're in a firehouse. So I was like, it'd be funny if we had, like, an odd little fiery Easter egg, I guess, within the house. So that's sort of why you got the little firefish there. It's kind of ironic, though, that it's a fish. So it's like fire under the fiery void critter painting, poster, sticker, wall thing. But it's 100% a water animal. A fish is a watery animal. It doesn't. I don't get it. I do not know. Oh well. So as you can see, we are working on the unisex child bedroom right now. And as you can see, it is quite unisex. Like, you could honestly put a boy or a girl in here. I purposely didn't put the princess wall sticker, toddler wall sticker in here, I don't think, just because it was kind of like, no, we don't need her. We don't need her, because it could be a little boy, and then the little boy's going to get teased at school because he's got a princess in his room. Well, you know, I wouldn't tease a little boy for having a princess in his room. I'd be like, fair enough. You do you. That's absolutely 100% fine. Do what you want. Be yourself. Be individual. Do what you think is you. Which is fair enough. Absolutely. Moving on from that, with the kids' bedroom as well, I kept coming back to it because I was like, I want to make this quite cluttered. It's got to be a messy bedroom because, you know, it's a kid. Kids are messy. They are messy creatures. They really are. I had to throw a few mats around in the toddler's room, and then I came back to the main living space. It's like, do I want to decorate it a bit more? And then that's pretty much all I did yesterday. And then today I came back to it. It is a Thursday. Yeah, it's a Thursday. So I came back to do it today. the Thursday before I upload this bad boy. Man, I'm creepy sometimes. It's terrible. But anyway, I came back to it today and I forgot a few things. I feel like I revisited the bedrooms, had a look at them a couple of times. I was like, I feel like I'm missing things. And even now, it's done and it's uploaded. And I'm still like, I'm not sure if I should have, I feel like there's more that I could have done to it. I was definitely in a hurry to upload this just because I have not uploaded for so long. It has been ages. But I am still overall really thrilled with how it turned out. I think it looks great, but I'd love to know what you guys think. I definitely tried my absolute hardest to make it look like it was, some semblance of an old firehouse. I'd definitely love to hear what you guys think it looks like, whether it looks like, an old firehouse, as I just said, or just a big red brick building that sort of is a bit old, doesn't really resemble anything at all, just looks like it sort of just popped up, doesn't really belong. But I tried to make it look like it belonged, to be honest. I looked at the city around it before I started to build, and discovered, didn't really discover anything, but I sort of chose a theme, looked at the colors, and sort of tried to make it look like the firehouse really belonged. So I'd love to know what you guys think, so please let me know. I feel like I've gained so many friends through YouTube, and I just, I'm just going to wrap up my build on a bit of a high. I just sort of want to say thank you guys, all my new followers. There's 93 of you now, and I actually never thought that I'd get that many in the first place. This was just sort of a fun thing that I did on the side, and it's turned out to be something that I really enjoy doing, and I love sharing all my creations with you guys, and your feedback and just chatting with you guys I guess it's really appreciated. So thank you very much to all my new YouTube friends. I can definitely call you guys that. Well, I probably can't, but that's what you are now. You've been roped in. That's really, I'm sorry. I'm just in a bit of a weird mood. Hungry. Remember, hungry. It's food. You get hungry, you get a little bit, I can't even whistle. There you go. Got there. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it for this build. We're going to roll into these screenshots after I choose a bed table in the master bedroom. Almost. It's hard to hold this, boys. And now, yes. How's that for timing? Anyway, guys, that is pretty much all we have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed this build. I had a lot of fun doing it, to be honest, building this lot. I just hope you guys enjoyed watching it, because I really hope you did. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you think I'm worth it. Fingers crossed you do. I'd love to make more YouTube sim community friends. And if anyone's interested in doing a collab, I'd be quite keen on that right now too. So hit us up. Hit me up. Okay, that's it for real this time. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are in this beautiful big wide world. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye. Oh my gosh, it's a long bye-bye.